All right, I'm back. I have not been posting all week. I'm sorry, I've been very busy, but I'm done with that. I'm going to be posting a lot now. Very sorry, but I'm back, and I'm gonna be making a last-minute prediction on UFC 312, Dricus Duplessis versus Sean Strickland 2. I'll also be going over the co-main event, and yeah, I realize it doesn't really matter because most people watch this video after my prediction anyway. So we'll start with the co-main event: Zhang Weili versus Tatiana Suarez. I'll be real, I don't know too much about either of these fighters because I used to not really pay attention to any female MMA at all, but I do know a little bit about both of them. I don't think I've ever seen Tatiana Suarez fight live before. Well, I probably have. Scratch that, I have definitely. I just don't remember. But yeah, they are going to be fighting co-main event. I am going Weili. A lot of people have Suarez winning, and she is the favorite, but I think she's just been doing this too long, and Suarez is coming off a really long layoff, and Weili's just more well-rounded. I think she's going to be able to use the striking. So she definitely has a striking advantage, I think, and I think she'll be able to use that in her favor. I think she's going to fatigue Suarez. I think she's going to get tired. I don't know if she's ever had any cardio issues, but then again, I am just guessing for the cardio part. But I do think there will be some good scrambles on the ground, but I think Suarez might get the best of it just by a little, but I think Weili is just going to get through it with her heart and will. She's been doing this too long. She's a future Hall of Famer, been champ for forever. So yeah, it's going to be a really good fight, even though it's a female fight. I think Weili will win by maybe TKO, if not. For the main event, we got Dricus Duplessis versus Sean Strickland in the rematch. I'm very glad the UFC made this fight. This was the fight that should have happened, not the Kamzat one, despite how mad people got. But yeah, Strickland deserved it for sure. I mean, they had a really close first fight. Everyone who thinks Strickland won this easily, you don't understand MMA, or you don't watch MMA. No, that was a very close fight. Could have gone either way. Dricus won. He won. So, rematch. I think Strickland has almost no chance of winning because Dricus has improved so much since their last fight. His wrestling especially has improved. He's got more experience as a champion than Strickland did. I mean, no one's beating Dricus right now. I'm just saying. No one's beating Dricus right now. I do have Dricus by a TKO, if not points. I think he will get a finish this time. That's my prediction. I think Dricus is going to use the pressure, heart, will. He's just going to overwhelm Strickland. I think the grappling is going to be a big factor in this game. He's going to do a lot of that rather than striking. I think he will strike with them. I think Strickland will have his moments, probably in the early rounds. But for the most part, he does not have a significant advantage against Dricus on the feet. And Dricus will be able to live by with taking some hits. He's done it forever. I mean, just look at his face after the first Strickland fight. I mean, he was a mess, but it doesn't matter. He won the fight. I think Dricus is just he's gonna out-dog him. And it's really hard to out-dog Strickland. I know Strickland's not gonna lose confidence. He's a very good fighter. But he does the same thing every single fight. Dricus knows what to expect from him. He's just gonna walk in front of him and box. Maybe throw some spam knees. He's terrible. That is a terrible fight. So it will be hard to hit him. I think by TKO, I think he's gonna TKO him on the ground. That's what I was saying. He's not gonna TKO him on the feet. That'd be very hard to do. He could submit him, but I really don't see Dricus does not get submission wins. And Strickland's hard to submit too. So I am going to go TKO, probably third or fourth round. If not, it will go points, and I think it'll be a really close fight. Not a really close fight, but a pretty close fight. I don't think this is going to be as close as it was last time if it does get a decision. I think Dricus is going to win this relatively easily. He will have problems. Sean will create problems. Dricus is going to get hit and take some damage, probably by the jabs. Because then again, Strickland's got a very good jab, but I just think Dricus is too more around. He's just too good at this. It's not going to happen. His heart and will, he's never. Strickland is not going to be the one to take the belt from Dricus. So, yeah, I got Dricus. It's going to be a pretty close fight, especially in those first 2 rounds. I think Dricus won't wrestle much. He probably will a little bit. I think he'll mostly be on the feet, and then he's going to transition to be trying to wrestle on the ground. I think he's going to control him because his wrestling has improved a lot since the first one. So, Strickland did get up the few times Dricus did take him down last year when they fought. But this time I think it's going to be different. I think Dricus' wrestling is much improved. I think he's much improved as a fighter as a whole. He's going to be able to control him, and he's going to overwhelm him, and he's going to TKO him. Yeah, I think there is a small chance it goes, not a small chance, like a 30% chance that it goes to the decision. I just really think Dricus is going to finish the fight and get all this rivalry just out of the way, because Dricus is the better fighter. He knows he's the better fighter. He's going to get on with it. He's going to get that dub, second title defense. So, yeah, I cannot wait for this fight. It's going to be a really good one. Dricus by 4th round. That is going to wrap it up. There's only 2 fights I'm predicting, because this card is not good at all. This is going to be the worst pay-per-view of the year, probably. We have 2 title fights. That's good. And then before that, we have Justin Tafa. That's ridiculous. No ranked fighters. Not a singular ranked fighter on the entire card. As far as male goes, I don't really care about the female. But, yeah, it's going to be pretty boring for most people. Not for me, but for most people. Because most people don't even know who these fighters are. They've never even heard of them. They should have filled it up with, like, Australian ranked fighters, because there's plenty of Australian ranked fighters. I'm sure they could have squeezed Volk in. They could have got maybe Carl Zolberg in. There's other ones too. I mean, it just would have been a lot better event if they did. But I'm sorry I've been posting a lot. I am going to be posting a lot more. I'm back from all the drama that I've been dealing with. So, yeah, stay tuned for that. I cannot wait for this fight to be. I'm going to be streaming it. Just those last 2 fights tonight. Make sure you follow on my YouTube. Which I'm on right now. I'm going to be going live just for those 2 fights. And make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment. Please turn the notifications on, because I'm going to be posting a lot more. So see you guys Sunday for recap.